Hey folks, Vladimir here, and I thought it's time I pick up my Chronotide development again. Development commentary. We got 2 zones left. We got the theatre and University Street, and then on to the end. So, well, this one's let up, so I'm gonna go for this one, which is the theatre, which I think is probably the favourite of everybody who's ever played this map. There we go. The bats are still fast asleep. I'm not going to use that sound. So this is the Nirgal Theatre in front of us. This is the theatre district, and the theatre district only has 2 buildings in this one. The rest is just here for show. In fact, I got a bit lazy with development and just put a big black wall down here instead of putting any buildings in, because I didn't want to detract from the style of this zone, which this zone is not. This is a fun zone. It's not here to have you fighting an awful lot. It's just a bit of fun. So anyway, sorry. This is Arnie's Lounge, and this is a shout to Arnie's stuff. And this is his lounge that I gave him. Piston tables and nice decor, I guess. He obviously doesn't want us here. He keeps saying die. Oh no. And get crowd. Right, let's read the book. We've had a good crowd in here tonight. They've all gone over to the theatre to see you. If I was you, I'd get over there sharpish. They are waiting. What this is if you've ever played, let's say, Silent Hill 2, when you get in the elevator and a quiz show appears, it takes you out of the game. It breaks the atmosphere of the game slightly, but it's still so weird. This entire area is that. There's a little thing here. There's a piano here that I've got in the bar. If you actually, there we go. The tune is Waltz in Black by the Stranglers, and it took me forever to find that track. It was on a commercial across here in the UK for a phone company, a mobile phone company, and the particular commercial was really, really weird and eerie, and so I decided to put that in. I still quite like how the bats are flying around in here. That's cool. Anyway, this is the Nirgal Theatre, and now playing The Huntsman and Pumpkin Orange, which is a complete rip-off of Snow White and the Huntsman. How pleasant. How very pleasant it is. Die again. And this is by the Darkness themselves. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Nirgal Theatre. You are the star of tonight's feature, and the audience is waiting for you. So run along now and head backstage. Very good. Alright, let's go to the theatre then. See what awaits us there. Another chest. And this is by Nirgal. Program for tonight's performance. My apologies. I didn't recognize you without your costume. Break a leg tonight, or 3, maybe eat a soul. That's so theatre is a shout to a Nirgal bunny. Nirgal Bunny. It's a shame he wasn't a ghost PC, basically NPC, that'd been good. One of the funniest things I saw when I watched an LP of somebody playing this area, and I'm going to try and recreate it now, because this was the funniest thing ever. They came in here. It was Janiac. Silly Pook Monster is the channel name, so you had to have a look at that. But she came down the stairs and she came to this. I think it was this row, and she was. And here we go. This is. Oh, shh. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to bump into your legs. Sorry. Oh, wait. Let me get over here. Oh, sorry. I'll just sit down here. Oh. I could have come down these stairs, couldn't I? That had me in stitches. I'm sorry. Well, thank you, Janiac, for that. That was like the funniest bit I've seen in here. Anyway, this is the Nirgal Theatre, and as we can see, we have a big pumpkin at the back of the stage there, and the set on the stage is all set up. Now, we enter the stage back here. Backstage access, staff only. Chop Chop, another one by the darkness. Chop Chop, come along now, your costume awakes. Take your stage props, deep breaths. We don't want you getting stage fright. So obviously, we need to do a little acting here. And they're the scripts. Which are this mock scripts, just piece of paper, but the huntsman props, these are actually needed for the jobs for basically the performance. So definitely the axe and the pickaxe. Okay, so what's it say here? Remember to switch both stage and hall lights and start the music prior to stepping onto the stage. So they're the hall lights. That must be the stage lights then. So the hall lights are flickering. Okay, right. This whole thing. Let's get this off. Let's start the music. Oh, bless. Oh, I could dance to this one all day. Bit of Silent Hill, Promise, Reprise, lovely. Oh, Alessia's theme, as it was called in the movie. Hall lights, switch those on. And it ejects our audience as well. Should switch off the lights. And it is doing. Excellent. Right, well, the audience is ready. And the Ethonian stage light. And we'll get to why it's called the Ethonian stage light as soon as I've pulled it. There we go. You probably heard a spider eject there, because... Oh, he's not working. Do you know why? I'm bloody peaceful, haven't I? Let's go back. There we go, that's a bit better. Aha! And the stage light follows you. Wherever you walk around, the light on the ceiling follows you around. And if you've seen the video to Etho's Spider GPS, this was the use I came up for it. Nothing malicious, but actually practical. So let's get on with the show. Taking his axe, our hero felled the tree that blocked the way. Well, it's just a rubbish tree because it's a stage. There we go. Ooh, die you, die. Our hero valiantly cut through the wall of webs. Oh, And of course these are all setting bud switches off, which are easily seen because, you know, I keep saying it, we're on stage. We haven't got the best props. Evil castle. Our hero entered the evil castle. Ah. That's one big pumpkin. And destroyed the spellbook, which you need a pickaxe for. Ooh. Breaking that also summons zombies and various other monsters for these guys to throw snowballs at, as though they're throwing eggs at you on your performance. And Freak is beloved from the Bloodstone. There we go. Oh, there he is, little man. Come on. Got lots of silverfish. Excellent. Are they still throwing things? They've been cornered. Can I hit him from here? Yep. I can hit the weather skeleton. There we go, I can hit these guys though. Kill these. There we are. All monsters gone. Now when I was designing this, I had, the only thing I had in mind was Karazhan, the raid from World of Warcraft, which was introduced in the Burning Crusade expansion pack. I always loved the look and feel of that particular raid, and this was it. This was the only thing I can think of to try and get it inside of Minecraft and inside this map, was to make you part of a stage show. This area is just a bit of fun. The darkness has definitely twisted this entire zone, but not maliciously. He knows what you're doing, or it's as though he's giving away for free, he's toying with you. Alright, well that's it for this area. It's rather short actually, but what I'll do, as usual, now that we've finished it, I'll switch the old game mode, if I can spell, and we'll have a look around, shall we? Now, we'll go past Nirgal Theatre's sign, that's actually propped up on wooden props, and go to the redstone behind the scenes. What we have here is the buttons for the switches that you have to switch on before you go onto stage. Now the reason why is that by flicking the lever for the music you power up this circuit here. That goes off to play the music, but the circuit continues down to here. But it can't go anywhere because you haven't switched the hall lights. Once you've switched the hall lights, the piston pushes its way down and the circuit can continue down to this one where it stops here until you press the Thonian stage light. Once the stage light's being depressed, the piston pushes the block down and the circuit continues. So for each one of the actions you take on the stage, you cut down the tree, it activates the bud switch here, which then springs the block up on a piston, allowing the circuit to go through, and it does this for all the actions on the stage. Now when you get to the last one, it opens up the redstone or the bloodstone in this case to show the pumpkin. Now when the pumpkin is shown, it also spawns out mobs through the floor via dispensers here, and I put in random ones because I didn't want them lot of them different each time players played the map, and it throws them out so that the snow golems can then start throwing snowballs at you, or make it appear as though they're throwing them at you, and throwing them at the mobs. And of course, when the pumpkin is then taken, it fires this circuit here, which activates a hyper spawner and spawns out all of the silverfish. At the same time as doing that as well, it throws a circuit around the side of the theatre and underneath to the note block and switches that off. So the note block all switches off. Now, in the foyer area of the theatre, I had the word die written in there. Now, originally that was going to be flashing on and off. It was quite a good effect. I did like it, but the amount of lag it caused was ridiculous. So it had to go, unfortunately. It was a real shame. It was one of my favourite bits. Up on the top of the theatre, there's a whole host of circuits. I even think the spider is ejected from a dispenser here. Then we'll go, hello. You alright? Are they feeding you okay? They are, aren't they? And underneath here, it's just a go away. You've done it. You're no longer needed. And underneath here is a bunch of pressure plates resting on top of redstone lamps. So when he moves around, because he's tracking your movements, he simply powers the redstone lamps by stepping on the pressure plates there. The hall lights are powered by a track which goes backwards and forwards, making the flicker effect. And when you switch them off, it stops the minecart from moving and retracts these pistons here, which there's a little holding area where each one of the snow golems is. So if we go down here, there we go. Hello guys, you okay? Little snow golems there. Bless them. And snow golems don't melt in here either. Partly it's probably due to me having this set as a... Let's have a look. Yep, that's Mushroom Island. So that's probably why they don't melt. And that is basically the wiring for the theatre. I did actually, if you wanted to know, I did actually build the stage here, outside where I was practicing. I often do this. I often do small builds in the area where I'm going to be building, and I wanted to line all of the bud switches up underneath, and you know, see which actions I was going to. I think on this run, this was going to be a cauldron that we had to take water from, and then we had to smelt some more in a furnace. Yeah, so I was working on various different things for the stage set. I suppose I could have added an extra couple of things, but I think what was on stage was enough, and it was simple enough as well. Okay, right, let's go round the corner. And over here we can see the note block array used for the tune on the piano for Arnie's Lounge, which is a bit of Stranglers. I'm showing my age there by having that track in there. Right then, now that I've broken this place up, okay, it's time to change my game mode and head back in. Wow, I have no idea what exploded there at all. raining. There was a large TNT explosion when I came through there. Another TNT explosion. I think that one was a part of the proximity device though. And there we go. Block retrieved. Okay, so we have the one last zone powered, which is the university. And because Thungun designed such a brilliant vault selector, it comes back here, so when our Minecraft hour passes, and we've only got the one vault left, it keeps coming round and powering the same one. So it speeds up gameplay. Oh, that sound again. Yep, this is University Street.